Get ready, sports fans. We've got explosive updates from the NBA. The Knicks are making power moves, but are they playing the long game for the 4 seed? Mitchell Robinson's injury woes are a bittersweet reality for New York. Plus, a nightmare playoff scenario is looming for the Knicks, and Karl-Anthony Towns is still searching for his role. You don't want to miss this. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell.
Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to prop it up? Meet the Pop Sockets phone grip with expanding kickstand in black, your new must-have accessory. Don't miss out. Grab yours today. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
The Knicks are eyeing a strategic shift, potentially aiming for the 4 seed in the Eastern Conference. After a tough loss to the Oklahoma City Thunder, where Shai Gilgeous-Alexander dominated, the New York Knicks dropped further behind the Boston Celtics in the race for the number 2 seed. The loss, coupled with Boston's win, has put a significant gap between the two teams, making it unlikely for New York to catch Boston, even with a crucial upcoming matchup at Madison Square Garden. The Knicks now find themselves just 1.5 games ahead of the number 4 seeded Cavaliers, sparking a debate. Is it better to maintain the 3rd seed or strategically drop to 4th? Cleveland boasts a significantly easier remaining schedule, and while it's an unpalatable thought for fans, facing Detroit in the 2nd round might be more advantageous than a motivated Boston team. Historically, the Knicks have struggled against Detroit, losing all 3 matchups this season by an average of 28 points, and with Cade Cunningham out, Detroit is faltering. This suggests that a lower seed might offer a more favorable playoff path, avoiding Boston's quest for revenge and potentially facing a weaker opponent in the 1st round, like Toronto, who is currently in the 5th spot. While top seeds historically dominate championships, the unpredictable nature of this Eastern Conference playoff bracket might just make a 4th seed strategy the smarter play for the Knicks. The debate rages on. Is it better to chase a higher seed or strategically position for an easier path? The Knicks' playoff destiny might hinge on this crucial decision. Will the Knicks gamble on a lower seed for a smoother ride, or will they fight for every inch of playoff positioning? And what does Mitchell Robinson's latest admission mean for their championship hopes? Mitchell Robinson's impact is undeniable, but his injury history casts a long shadow over the Knicks' championship aspirations. Despite a recent loss to the Oklahoma City Thunder, New York Knicks center Mitchell Robinson earned high praise from Thunder head coach Mark Daigneault, who called him the kind of guy that can change a game very quickly, and admitted his presence forced strategic adjustments. This sentiment is echoed throughout the Knicks organization and fanbase, recognizing Robinson's elite rim protection and rebounding as crucial to the team's success. However, Robinson's well-documented history of injuries presents a constant challenge. He has missed a significant portion of his career games, and even this season, his minutes are heavily restricted, and he sits out back-to-back games to mitigate risk. While these measures have proven effective in keeping him available for more games, they prevent the Knicks from fully utilizing his game-changing abilities. His presence elevates the Knicks' offensive efficiency and rebounding to elite levels, yet coach Mike Brown cannot rely on him for extended minutes. This situation leaves the Knicks in a precarious position, akin to owning a supercar but only driving it at low speeds, unable to fully unleash their X-Factor's potential when it matters most. Fans and the organization are left with a bittersweet reality. Robinson's impact is immense, but his availability remains a constant gamble. Can the Knicks truly contend for a championship when their most impactful big man can't be fully unleashed? And as the playoffs approach, a nightmare scenario is starting to look more and more like a reality for New York. A looming playoff nightmare is becoming increasingly probable for the New York Knicks as the Eastern Conference playoff picture sharpens. With less than 2 weeks remaining in the regular season, the Knicks are holding onto the number 3 seed, setting up a potential first-round matchup against the Atlanta Hawks or the surging Philadelphia 76ers. While New York could certainly defeat Philadelphia, the Sixers, bolstered by the returns of Tyrese Maxey and Joel Embiid, and the impressive play of Paul George and rookie VJ Edgecombe, are hitting their stride. They boast a clean injury report outside of Embiid's knee concerns and have won 6 of their last 8 games, showcasing their dangerous potential. The Knicks' ideal first-round opponent would be the Toronto Raptors, currently in the 5th spot. However, the Raptors are inconsistent despite a recent historic run. The Hawks, holding the 6th spot, have one of the toughest remaining schedules, increasing the likelihood that either Philadelphia or Toronto could climb higher. If the Sixers maintain their health, they could even secure the number 5 seed, potentially setting up a first-round clash with the Cavaliers if Cleveland holds the 4th seed, or even the Knicks if New York drops to 4th. The Knicks' path to the conference finals is fraught with peril, and avoiding a dangerous, experienced Sixers team, especially after their recent resurgence, would be a significant advantage. The possibility of facing a fully loaded and informed Sixers squad in the first round is a terrifying prospect for Knicks fans. As the Knicks navigate these potential playoff minefields, another key player is grappling with uncertainty about his own role heading into the postseason. Karl-Anthony Towns is struggling to find his footing and define his role as the Knicks gear up for the playoffs. Amidst a season plagued by injuries and inconsistent rotations, the New York Knicks have yet to consistently play with a full, healthy roster. This lack of continuity has hampered head coach Mike Brown's ability to establish a stable rhythm. Adding to the complexity, Karl-Anthony Towns, who has now surpassed the 70-game mark for the 2nd consecutive season, remains uncertain about his place and impact within the team's system. Despite statistical improvements since the All-Star break, Towns has expressed his ongoing efforts to understand where he can best contribute to the Knicks' winning efforts. Coach Brown has aimed to simplify Towns' role as a rebounding and scoring center, but the integration with the current starting 5 has proven challenging. Towns thrives in a 5-out offense that provides him space to operate from all levels, particularly utilizing his three-point shot. However, with the fluctuating performances of teammates like Mikal Bridges and OG Anunoby, and Josh Hart's developing jumper, Towns hasn't always received the necessary space or play calls to maximize his offensive potential. His usage rate has also dropped compared to last season, especially with Jalen Brunson's increased role, a situation that drew criticism previously. Furthermore, Towns' defensive inconsistencies and tendency to get frustrated in clutch moments, coupled with perceptions of him being a less physical presence against tougher matchups, have further complicated his integration and impact, as evidenced by his 15-point outing on limited shot attempts in the recent loss to Oklahoma City. Towns' search for clarity highlights the Knicks' ongoing struggle to find consistent offensive synergy and defined roles as the postseason looms. With the Knicks facing these internal and external challenges, the Eastern Conference playoff picture is becoming clearer, and the stakes are higher than ever. That's all the NBA action you need to know for today. The Knicks might be eyeing the 4 seed, Mitchell Robinson's health is a constant concern, a tough playoff path looms, and Karl-Anthony Towns is still finding his role. Don't miss out on any of the breaking news, like this video. Subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and let us know your thoughts in the comments. Follow us on all social media platforms for even more exclusive content.